with one piece.
The piece to the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece to the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. 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 Get rich with one piece.
The piece to the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece to the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. 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 Get rich with one piece.
The piece to the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece.
Getting rich with the One Piece. The piece of one. That's what we do. Rich with the piece of one. Okay, let's see. Oh man. Hello, Senor Gank that. How goes it? Hope it's going well. Today was a much better day than yesterday. Yesterday was just a weird day. Yeah. Kids both had things, little parties at schools, and they both forgot their shit. And so I had to fucking run up there to both schools. First I had to go get the shit from Target. Then I had to go take the shit, and they go to different schools. So I had to go take shit to one school and then take some shit to the other school. So, but you know, it was still a better day than yesterday. People at work they were more helpful today. No shots being thrown here. This is just it. Not you, it's just genuinely what happened. People were much more helpful. I feel like I got a lot more work done, yada yada, yada yada, which was cool. And then I didn't do a tournament, so I didn't get my ass fucking handed to me 3 straight games, so that's fun. What else? Yeah, I didn't do much of anything. Sometimes you just need those days. Like I like to be busy most of the time, um, but sometimes it's just I was able to get a ton of my cards inventoried. Probably like 800 cards or so. I was able to get them inventoried. I know I said I was going to get like 90% of the cards done. I didn't, but I did get all of OP 14, all of OP 13 done. And then, not all, but a vast majority of OP08 because my wife had, obviously, it was like yesterday or 2 days ago or whatever. She helped me sort and organize them, but I have been opening some since she was helping me sort and organize them, so I've gathered some more. But the ones that she sorted and organized, I was able to get those inventoried and everything. So tomorrow, at this rate, tomorrow everything should be done and caught up, which is exciting. Oh, that sounds like fun. Well, you have like 8,000 people on the adventure, right? So, you know, it's just 1/8,000th goes to you. All right, so today we're gonna be doing the same thing that we always do, opening some packs and getting some motherfucking hits, boy. I forgot yesterday that I did get a tournament pack. You get them at every tournament. Typically, you're supposed to get them at every tournament. And you know, these are pretty common cards. So I was looking for Morley, which I use in Koala. And it's just like an alternate art to... It's just like an alternate art to... Man, this thing is not sticking. I need to freaking retighten this or something. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, but they're pretty common, so I just went around because I only had one of the Morleys. I'd gotten like 4 of the baby 5s. I think I have 4. I have 3 or 4 of the baby 5s because the baby 5s in here as well, which I also use. And so I had enough of those, and I went around asking people for their Morleys if they had them. And you know, the community is very nice and open and stuff, especially for cards that they don't give a fuck about. People just gave me a couple of Morleys, so I ended up getting all my Morleys. So if I get a Morley from here, you know, it'll be an extra one. But so there's typically like 4 cards in total. I've only pulled 2 out of all the packs that I've opened, so I don't even know. I have pulled this Hiyori. I forgot I did pull a Hiyori. I think my winter pack that I got was a Hiyori as well. So yeah, so that's pretty dope. Pretty dope shit. A few hundred at most. Okay. Well, good luck to you, man. I'm hoping that that works out for you. I know that you can do it. I think. I don't know. The game looked pretty dope from what you from what I've seen, and it's like super realistic. So that's pretty cool. But I'm gonna jump into opening some packs because I don't have much to yap about. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm jumping ahead. Hold on, let me slow down. Let me slow down. Yes, so Gank, that is right. So I did get some actual good news today, which was awesome. Just having to do within the card world, but I got an email from PSA saying that my cards are graded. So I'm super pumped about that. And typically, so I went through GameStop to have them graded. So I don't know if they ship back to GameStop like once a week or whatever, because I know GameStop ships to PSA once a week. So I don't know if it's just, okay, this is done, this is ready, we're going to ship it back immediately. I don't know if that's the case or if it's just like a mass shipment that they send back. So we'll see when we get those back. And if you have graded some cards in the past, then you know that they do give you the grade online so you can see it. And I wasn't strong enough. I looked at some of them. I looked at one earlier, and then literally right before, like right when the stream was, I started the stream and it was doing the whole intro and all that stuff. I went to start the music because it's on the internet. It's on the internet tab, and it was already on the PSA tab, and I was like, let me look at a couple more. So it's 7 of them total that I have, and I sent 3 of the same kind. So I sent 3 like exact. So I sent 3 of the exact same one, and I ended up looking at all 3 of those. So I'll keep that as surprise. But the rest of them will be. I cannot look at the other ones. Like the other ones are. These are the least important of the 7 that I sent. And the rest are the most important, right? With my Gum Gum Giant, and trust me, it took so much strength. It is still taking so much strength for me not to look at it right now, because I want to see what I got. But I know the reaction is gonna be, I'm either gonna be like super pumped or super bummed, one of the two for that card. If everything else in there is 9s, but that Gum Gum Giant is 10, then it will be like worth it. It will be absolutely massive if the Gum Gum Giant is a 10. But we'll see. I'm actually very nervous about that one, because the last time I got my hopes up for a card to be a 10, even at like a 9.5, like on the scale, I've seen typically like a 9.5 with Beckett, because PSA doesn't have half grades, Beckett does. So a 9.5 is typically on par with like a PSA 10, right? So they're in that same range. So if I would have gotten a fucking 9.5 with the Luffy that I have, that would have been much more exciting. But it is what it is. So I'm really nervous about it. We'll see what happens. I have heard PSA is a little bit easier, so I do potentially want to crack this Luffy and send it to PSA. But we'll see, because they could be a little bit more lenient, could give me a 10, which would drive up the value, but they could give me a 9, which it would be even. So I don't really see a downside. To it, but I got a lot of cards that are already out there getting graded, and I got a lot of cards that still need to be sent to be graded. I probably have about 50 or so cards that still need to be sent to get graded. So we'll see what happens. No, hell no. Why would I do that? Why would I agree to do that? I'm not into that weird fucking Dom shit. I don't like that. I don't like to be tortured. I don't want you to know. I mean, even if you did know, I wouldn't want you to like tell me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I'm actually just so fucking excited to get these cards back. I really am, especially the Gum Gum Giant. So in order of like my excitedness, it's obviously the Gum Gum Giant. That is like the showstopper. Like that is the number 1 card in there. Then I have well, you'll see them when I get them. But that one right there is the absolute showstopper, and I'm very excited and pumped to be getting that card back. Hopefully I get them back within, I don't know, honestly. I don't know if PSA sends it back immediately. And I know that, you know, when you get like a crazy hit, and I don't know what the tiers are or whatever, but like when you do get a card that is worth a lot more than a typical, you know, a typical graded card, then they have you, I guess I don't know how that's gonna happen. I don't know if I'll be able to get surprised, right? Because if I go, and again, so I don't know what the tiers are, right? Because unlike Beckett, which is just a flat fee no matter what the card like hits for, right? PSA, if you do get a card that, you know, the value of it is a lot more when you hit a 10 on it, then they'll charge you an upcharge. So I'm potentially gonna go to, you know, GameStop, and they're like, okay, well, they said your fucking Gum Gum Giant is a 10, so you have to pay more money or whatever. But again, I don't know what the like threshold for that is. So it could be, the threshold could be like $15,000, because obviously cards can get like crazy high or whatever. So I don't know, like in the Gum Gum Giant is like $3,000, like the 10s are like $3,000. So it could be the case where, you know, I'm worrying about nothing. They could potentially not charge me that up cost, even if I do hit a 10, because the threshold for that is, you know, so high, or much higher than what this card would be. So we'll see. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm super excited, and I'm really excited to kind of like fill this little area up here. I'm halfway tempted to like move this over a little bit so you guys can see it, but well, I'm still debating on that, because honestly, this is for me. This really is for me and people that come visit me and stuff like that. But maybe once it gets filled up a little bit, I'll kind of show you guys. I'll show you it, but yeah, it looks pretty good so far. I'm excited for it. But yes, I'm so pumped about getting these cards back. I really am. And then there's some other cards too that I should be getting back a couple weeks after, because I did submit them like right around the same time with Beckett. It was like maybe a week or two after I had submitted these cards that with PSA, and I haven't submitted any cards with PSA after, mainly because Beckett, there's an opportunity to hit the black label, right? And so, you know, to me, it makes so much more sense to, with all things being equal, if there is a potential slight benefit to one way or the other, then I'm gonna do that, right? Even if it's something that is 1% chance, or I don't know what the black label rate is, you know, if it's a 1% chance or whatever the case is for a card to come back as a black label, then that 1% chance makes it worth it, right? Especially if you hit the right one, right? Because you see cards, you know, black label card that would sell for like $1,000 normally could increase to maybe $10,000. You know what I'm saying? So 10,000 is, or 10 times is definitely a realistic amount to see a card go up. Not all the time, but 10 times is like a fair amount. So it's a possibility. But yeah, so exciting. All right, now let's jump over to our packs. Let's get this situated. Yeah. Gank that. By the way, so I don't know if you were here yesterday, but I went to my card shop. We did our tournament or whatever, and they were talking about the new shipment of EBO3. So that set comes out not this Friday, but it's the next Friday. So it's like the 20th. Yes, so it's not this Friday. So it will be next Friday. This Friday is the 13th, the 20th. The 27th? No, it doesn't come out the 27th. It comes out either the 20th or the 27th, whatever the case may be. So anyways, I was at the shop and they gave us like sort of an update or whatever, and they said, first off, the set is gonna be crazy anyways. It's gonna be absolutely ridiculous. People are already going crazy for that. Going crazy for the set. Hasn't even come out yet. But it's gonna be a very sought after set, and apparently like there have been shipments of these things stolen. So I don't know how many have been stolen, but our card shop said the allocations are expected to be a lot less because of the thefts that's been happening at the distributor level. So it's like a large scale issue. It's not just this shop. It's a much more massive issue, affecting, you know, hundreds of these local card shops or whatever. So I believe in this set. I think this set is going to be a fantastic set, especially like the collector side of things. Like I obviously want to complete my set, but as far as like the collecting side of things, like I want to have as many boxes as I can possibly lay my hands on. So we've already had this conversation. We've already talked, and I've, you know, already talked with your shops up there. But we got to be on our game. I would appreciate it. Obviously, you know, I don't want to feel like I'm forcing you or anything like that, but I would be extremely grateful if like we could be like as, can't think of the word, but as observant as possible and alert to these things where we are looking at the shops, seeing if we can get the product. Obviously, I will let you know if I do get, you know, the pre-order, because they said that they're going to call me or text me or email me or some shit to see if I was able to get some pre-orders for the shops that are close to you. But even if we are able to get some, then, you know, if you can kind of, you know, just pay attention, keep your eyes on the shop, see if there are some other boxes available, you know, in the coming days. And when I say the coming days, like the days after the actual release. So that's my ask of you. If you can do that, I would be extremely grateful. I'm trying very hard to get as many boxes as possible, because I don't know if people are just, you know, sky is falling right now, but I would like to be prepared is all I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm catching up on the chat here. Gang, that this is a set where if you wanted me to pay you a fee for like the extra legwork or whatever, I absolutely would. I do think that the set is going to be, you know, absolutely worth it. And for your time and, you know, shipping the shit and all that stuff, I would pay a fee. I'm serious. But so I've said this a couple of times, but what I would really like to pay is no more than $200. $250. I would pay $250 if it's just impossible to get anything at $200, right? If I cannot get anything at $200, then I'll go up to like $250, right? If it's just fucking impossible, then I'll go up to $250. But that's gonna be my actual hard stop limit, the $250. Like I cannot pay more than that, you know, for this set, right? Because you do that and the scalpers win, you know. And you know, if other people want to pay it, fine. I'm doing my part to fight the power, fight the scalpers. So I am really hoping that everything that I've been hearing is just people being extremely careful and cautious. But I am wanting to make sure that, you know, I have all the eyes on as many different areas as possible to try and get as many boxes as I can get my hands on. Because 13 was bad. The 14 was even worse, and I think this set is going to be worse than both of them combined. So we'll see. When the request is illegal, hey, well, we might get to that point if I can't get no boxes. Like, hey, I'll drive to you and we'll just make something happen at midnight. You're not too far from me. Shoot, about a work day. You'll just cover for me while I'm driving. All right, so this is the tournament pack, and we get another baby 5. So I'm trying to think of what the last one is. So there's baby 5s. I think I did need one more baby 5, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure I know I had at least 3 of them, but I may have needed this one. But this card is super good. It's super fantastic. 4/5. It's a 2K counter. Trigger is amazing. If your leader is multicolored, draw 2 cards, and it's a body, right? So, what that means is like it's a. You can absolutely put it. It's a viable option to actually play it if you have nothing else to play. Like if you have nothing else in your hand, you can play that card, right? And it can actually swing at your opponent. Okay, so let's start with our traditional Riftbound. I'm super pumped because today we get to open 2 packs of Riftbound because I only have 4 left, 4 including these 2. So we'll do 2 today, 2 tomorrow, and then hopefully Friday we at least have 1 box of Riftbound. I haven't gotten any emails or what the hell is the word? Man, words are hard sometimes. Or haven't gotten a confirmation email that I can pick up my packs on my box on Friday, but I will be observant to my email tomorrow, and hopefully I get an email from one shop. There is one shop that I know that I won't be getting anything from, but my other shop, I'm really hoping. I haven't heard anything yet, but I really think that I will be getting a box from them, but we'll see. All right, but I'm super pumped about that. All right, en garde. Vanguard de Capitillon. Fight off length. It's crazy how long it takes shit to get graded, because from one of the first boxes, like I think it was my first box, maybe my second box, but it was very, very early on in opening Riftbound. I pulled that signature Jinx, and it wasn't too long after. I think it was like the 30th or something like that. Maybe was it a month? It might have been a month. Yeah, because the what's the name came out like right around Halloween. Riftbound came out like on Halloween, I want to say. And then from what I remember Beckett showing is that they got the cards on like the 30th or something. And it usually takes about a week for them to get. So maybe it was like 3 weeks that I sent, and I'm still, waiting for those to scrap heap, huh? Let's see. When this card is played, discarded or killed, draw 1. Huh. That sounds familiar, but this card doesn't seem familiar. So this might be a new one, and it's crazy. I've opened so many boxes, and there are still cards that I'm unfamiliar with. Like I do look through my collection from time to time, obviously, because I put stuff in it, take stuff out of it, and there are quite a few uncommon cards, not even rare cards. Like I think the common cards, I pretty much have all of them. I have playsets of all of them, but even the uncommon cards, there's a lot of them that I have one or none of, which is really crazy because I have a good amount of the rares and even like the showcase cards and the epics. So those are the higher rarities. The showcase cards are like the alternate arts essentially. And the epics are like the secret rarities, I would say. Like that's the highest actual, highest regular rarity. And then again, showcases like the alternate arts. But anyways, I have like multiple copies of a lot of those showcase cards and epic cards, and there's still some alt arts, or excuse me, there are still some uncommons that I don't have. I'm not saying this one is it, but this one is unfamiliar enough where I would almost guarantee that I don't even have a play set of these. I probably have 1, maybe 2 maximum if I have that card at all. This is another one. I know that I have this one, and I might have a play set. This one is more familiar to me, but it's not as familiar as a lot of other cards are. Kinku Monk. When you play me, buff 2 other friendly units. Each one that doesn't have a buff gets a +1 might buff. So 4/5 with 1 power. Kimtech Enforcer. Not bad. This is a common, but it's the first, it's the foil. Let's see what else we get. Fiora. I know Fiora was going crazy for a little bit. When I'm mighty, I have deflect, ganking, and shield. I'm mighty while I have 5. I don't know what deflect is, but ganking means you can move from battlefield to battlefield. You don't have to go back to base to go up to a battlefield again. And then shield, I think that means you have +1 while defending. So I don't know. I don't know for sure. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, that looks good. Possession. So I know we have this one. This is an epic. So this, let's see. I think you take control of your opponent's character or something, because this is a lot. 8 cost, 3 power spell. Possession. So it's action. Or it has the action keyword. Play on your turn or in showdowns. Choose an enemy unit at a battlefield. Take control of it and recall it. Send it to your base. This isn't a move. That's actually crazy. You send it back to your base. So you don't even... Damn, so do you get to take control of it complete, like, for the rest of the game? I mean, it doesn't look like you have to give it back. I mean, obviously, you know, give the person their damn card back. But, okay. Ooh, and I'm excited we get to open another Riftbound card. So these, let me see, what cards would I think aren't... Yeah, I can't remember if I scanned these cards or not. I don't think I scanned these cards. Let me see. Nope, I did scan these. I did scan these already. Okay, so these are already inventoried. So I need a new space. So these I need to be more organized. All right, what's next, ladies and gents? Buff. A unit may have no more than 1 buff at a time, unless specifically mentioned on the card, which I'm pretty sure there is. Because all these will be bulk, flurry of blades, deal 1 to all units at battlefields, even your own. Even your own, because if it wasn't, it would specifically mention that. Turn a unit to a unit at a battlefield to its owner's hand. Reckoner's Arena. Wildclaw Shaman. Zaunite Bouncer. Alright, so this is a good sign. I always say this. I try and notice like trends, that kind of thing, and that's why we were doing like the scientific experimentation. Like that's how my streams started, right? I was doing the scientific method. I was weighing them, you know, marking down my notes, that kind of thing. Something I have noticed, and it's been pretty much ringing true, is that when the first foil card is a rare, you're gonna get the 2 foil cards, and then it's gonna be a hit, right? So it's gonna be like either an epic or maybe an alt art or whatever. So this pack I already have high hopes for. So let me make sure I don't. Okay, yeah, this isn't anything that I need to keep. All right, so Karthus, let's see what we get. So 2 rares, Ravenborn Tome. Ooh, holy shit. God damn, this card looks amazing. Now I know for a fact I do not have this card. I have never seen this card yet. Oh, it's Darius's ability. Okay, so it's a signature spell. Okay, Noxian Guillotine. No, this thing looks amazing. Look, he's like slashing through the front of this guy's helmet. Action. So it has so it's a 4 cost, has the action keyword. I really like I need to get more into playing the game, but I think I really like the fact that, you know, there are these signature spell cards, and only that person can, because it matches like in the real League of Legends game, you know what I'm saying? So it's a signature spell that only Darius can use, and I'm sure maybe they're saying red, yellow Darius. Maybe he can be one, because I'm sure in the future he'll eventually have more colors or more domains. Is what they're called. All right. Anyways, choose a unit. Kill it the next time it takes damage this turn. Legion. Kill it now instead. Oh my god, that is hilarious. So if you've played another card, you get the effect immediately, right? So if you've already played another card, then you can play this and you can immediately kill a unit. So, but this artwork looks absolutely crazy. I love the way this looks. Yeah, that looks amazing. I'm gonna put a what's the name on that? Actually, I just hit 2 epics. Let's go. Just gonna put some penny sleeves on these two. This one looks absolutely cracked though, but I know for a fact I don't have that one. That is a very good hit. This one, where's my other one? Where's my possession? There it is. So that is not a bad start to the day. I'll be honest. This is not a bad start to the day. Oops. These I will have to check to see if I'm going to put them in the scrap heap. Yeah, but that's not a bad start. Let's go. This Noxian Guillotine and then Possession. Yeah, these look awesome. And now I do have Possession, but I know for a fact I don't have this Noxian Guillotine. Those look good. Those look real good. Alright. So let's start. We're going to start with OP14. We're going to go from the bottom, I guess. So we're going to start with the newest, go back up to the oldest, and then back down to the newest. Alright, so, what? That sucks. But, again, we can still get a Golden Dawn. So, and I don't have any of the Mihawk Golden Dawns. I think I have 3 of the Egghead Golden Dawns, which is crazy. It is crazy, my friend. Yeah, yep, that's exactly what's gonna happen. We're gonna get the gold pizza Don out of here. Let's do it. Do it. Just do it. Okay, 1, 2. Hell yes, we did get a gold Don, but it's the Egghead Gold Don again. I'll take that. I will take that though. Let's go. I have 4 of these and I have no Mihawks. None of the Mihawks. This is actually crazy. Yeah, this is actually insane. Gold Egghead. Which, to be fair, Bonnie is in this picture. And the gold pizza Don, I don't know if I've explained this to you. I'm sure I've explained it to you, but I don't know if it's stuck. Gold pizza Don that's Bonnie's Don. And Bonnie is in this picture, so this is kind of a gold pizza Don. But hell yeah, man, let's go, dude. All of my packs have been hit so far. Stream over. Let's go. The stream is done. Man, that looks good. I honestly cannot believe I've hit 4 of these gold pizza, now you got me saying gold pizza Dons, damn it. I've hit 4 of these gold Egghead Dons, and I have not hit 1 gold Mihawk Don. Yeah, but I do think the gold Egghead Dons are gonna be like, I guess I don't know. We'll see, because the gold Egghead Dons, you know, it doesn't really fucking matter what Don you use in what deck, but you know, people like to bling out their deck. They like to have cool things, and I don't know if I'll ever, except for me, I don't like doing that shit, right? But there are some cards from time to time I'm like, okay, I'll improve this one, you know what I'm saying? Especially on cards that are very, very cheap, right? But with these gold pizza Dons, god damn it, now that that's just stuck in my fucking head, the gold Egghead Dons, I will people really want these things because there's so many egghead leaders, right? So like your leader will match a lot of times. Like you'll want your leader to match your the type of dons that you have, for example, right? Just it has no effect on the game, but it's just like an aesthetic thing, you know what I'm saying? So like for my Koala deck, which heavily features Nico Robin, I have 10 Nico Robin Don. So just those kind of things. Anyways, Egghead really matches a lot more people because there's a lot more Egghead type leaders, and then Mihawk is, you know, it matches Mihawk, but whatever. But it would still be nice collection wise to get a Mihawk. But this is crazy, dude. We've literally hit, look how this thing looks so good too. Yeah. They have like little circles. I don't know if you can see them, but like, yeah, you can kind of like see the imprint back there, the little like donut looking circles. They have them all over it. But yeah. 3 for fucking 3, my boy. Yes, that's exactly what Don are, right? So you have 10 of them. Each turn you draw 2 of them in order to use, and the cost of a card, they're up in the corner here. So you tap, it's rest, but you know, rest and tap are the same thing. So you rest the correct number of Don in order to play your cards, right? So if you have 10 Don up, which is the maximum amount you can get, you know, you could play 7, 1, 1, 1, right? You can play all 4 of these cards in a turn. Obviously not these 4 because there's, you know, 3 different colors within it, but you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. I hope you do at least. But yeah, man, that is actually crazy. 3 packs, 3 hits in a row. Let's keep it going. Oh, okay, I see you. Yeah, we were saying the same thing. Rested and tapped. Dude, let's do it, man. If you have time after this, if you gotta go to bed, that's fine. If not, we can figure out some time tomorrow or whenever. All right, so this is OP12. OP12. Whoops. Will we get another banger? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Oh, nope, we're not gonna get a banger here. We are not going to get a banger here. More like a fucker. It's OP12, so you can go in your... See, this will be nice because these can go in these stacks that I already have. But tomorrow my goal will be to have all of the cards finished and scanned. So I've done the majority. I would say I did about 75 to 80% of them. Yeah, probably closer to 75 if you include these that haven't even been sorted yet. But I've done about 75% of the cards, so tomorrow shouldn't be too bad to get the rest of them knocked out. But yeah, I was doing that right before the stream. Treble. Okay, Frankie Muniz. Hack, okay, we do not have a... Man, I've been getting a shit ton of violets, god damn. Let's fucking go, boy! Oh my god, today is absolutely crazy. What the fuck, man? How are we getting... What the hell? What is going on here? Holy shit. Let's fucking go. That cabinet looks fucking beautiful. Holy shit, man. God damn. Look how fucking beautiful this fucking card is. Holy shit. This card looks absolutely sexy. Oh my goodness. This one's gonna get a top loader, but man, I cannot believe that. I am actually shook. I am shooketh. Something is in the air, man. Jesus. Both of our Riftbound cards were epics. Shit, today gonna have me opening all my everything. Shit, open everything. It's a good luck day. It was just yesterday was a shitty day. We did end up with we did get a hit though. Well, it was crazy because out of all the packs we opened, and you weren't here, so all the packs that we opened, I had no super rares. Like everything was a rare, but I did hit an alt art on I think it was the very last, it was either the last pack or the second to last pack. So I did hit an alt art, but it was, but everything else was just rares. Like I didn't even get a super rare yesterday in any of the packs that I opened. But holy fucking shit, man! This card looks so good. So this is just an alt art, right? So it's not like a special print or anything. But god damn, look how fucking good that card looks. That card is amazing looking. I actually really fucking like the way this card looks. Holy shit! And this Cavendish is, you know, I've played against him a couple of times. It's a very good card. So 4 cost 6K. 0 counter. When attacking once per turn, draw 2 cards and trash 1 card from your hand. So there's a ton of like cycling that you use. Yeah, there's a ton of like cycling that you get with this card, right? And it's not even one of those deals where if you have another Cavendish on the field, you don't get this effect. You can have 2 Cavendishes on the field and be kind of cycling through your entire deck very quickly. Obviously you don't want to mill yourself out, but very, very good card. But man, this card looks, oh my god, look how fucking good this card looks. Holy shit. This is jumping to the front of like cards that, bruh, what up? Dude, you came on a good day. I mean, you missed a couple hits already. Like I've opened 5 packs and 4 packs have been hits. Yeah, like this Cavendish. This is from OP10, right? Yes. So yeah, this is from OP10. This card looks absolutely amazing. Holy I'm actually awestruck. Yeah. That card looks so good. Holy crap. Man, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Yeah, that was from OP10. We're going to go down to OP8. OP8. Oh, now that Abra's in here. Yeah, it's been a pretty good day. That reminds me, we have to gank that. We have to look into trying to remove that issue where it's not an issue, it's working as expected, but where it removes all the messages. If somebody gets like a strike against them or whatever, like if they cuss or something like that, it removes everything that they have said in the chat. So I want to maybe undo that or whatever. But no, Aber, I was talking about it with Gank That. He's my mod, and I was talking about that with him, and yeah, I wanted to get that figured out because it happens a lot, especially with like people who I don't want it to happen to, you know, people who are in here a lot, chatting a lot, and it, you know, erases all the messages that they wrote. It's kind of shitty. Milky, I wonder why they call her Milky. So, activate main, you may rest this character if your leader has the Minx type set up to one of your Don cards is active. Well, that's not bad. And then this you know, combines with the Zoo, so you restand this at the end of your turn, and it's a 2K counter too. So, I think I really want to try and build Carrot in EVO 3. I think I really want to try because it was such a pain in my ass leader pack. It was such a pain in my ass, but it looks very fun with some of the new things that have come out. So I might try that. Dr. Koriha. 1 cost, 2,000 power, 1K counter. This is just a searcher for what? Chopper or Drum Kingdom. So top 4 searcher. We have the big Katakuri, even though he still looks like a kid here. All right, what is this? OP08? Yup. All right. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Man, that was quick. Well, you on it, Gank that. Best mod in the game. What happened to the clip you made? I don't know. I can't see the clips right now. But yeah, after this we'll we can take a look at it. All right, Mont Blanc Cricket, Moby Dick, Ulti, Count Niwatori, Baron Tamago. I really want to see a deck that that takes advantage of these cards. So 3 cost, 4K, 1K counter, blocker with an on KO. Blockers with on KOs are probably my favorite types of cards in the game. I absolutely love them, right? Like Hack, for example. Hack is a little bit more situational, but like here, there's nothing your opponent can do about it, right? Obviously, if they like rested and all that shit, they can do stuff around it. But, you know, when everything is kind of normal, you know, you can force them to KO this by blocking it. So it's on KO, Dom -1, play up to 1 Viscount Hiyoko with a cost of 5 or less from your hand. Now, that's kind of blah because you have to have one in your hand, but which, you know, whatever. So here's how it's supposed to go, right? You have him, and then you get to play him for free, right? You block, and then you get to play this Viscount Hiyoko for free, which is 5 cost 6K, 1K counter. Oh, you can't see it. You can't see that. Right, with the ability, opponent's turn on KO. Play up to 1 Count Niwatori with a cost of 6 or less from your deck. So you get to play one of these from your deck, which is absolutely crazy. And then what this does is, so this is a 6 cost 7,000 power 1K counter on opponent's turn on KO. Dom -1. Play up to 1 Baron Tamago with a cost of 4 or less from your deck. Then shuffle your deck. So I think this would be way more OP if you could search, if this 3 cost could search the deck like these other 2. So it's basically like this non-stop cycle. But from this Baron Tamago to get to the what is it? The Viscount? Yeah, the Viscount Hiyoko. You have to have them in your hand, which is, you know, could be a little bit annoying, but other than that, like that would have been a crazy, it might have been too OP, especially for OP08, right? But that would have been crazy. That would have been absolutely nuts. Thank you. I appreciate that, Gank that. I'm pretty sure they should show up because somebody had done one before. Somebody had clipped something before, and I think it's still on there. So, all right, Dr. Hiraluk. Pedro. All right, not too bad so far. What is that? OP08. All right, 10. You never know, but I did hit the I did hit the alt, so I don't know if this will have anything else in it. Could be a secret rare. Some boxes, obviously, again, some boxes have 2 like alts in it. It obviously has a secret rare in it, so we'll see what we'll see if we can get the. This is 10, right? Okay, so they must have 2 Cavendishes here. I didn't realize this set had the 2 Cavendishes, yellow and the blue. Ryuma. Fucking leader pack. That's okay though. Liberation. This card is pretty good. I was trying to run it in Blackbeard because that's what I was playing when I first started. Man, I should get back to playing some Blackbeard. It's such a fun deck. But anyway, so main, If the number of your characters is at least 2 less than the number of your opponent's characters, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a base cost of 6 or less, and up to one of your opponent's characters with a base cost of 4 or less. So for 6 Dawn, you can wipe out 2 of your opponent's characters, which, I mean, the stipulation to it that you have to have 2 or less characters kind of sucks, but, you know, if you're later in the game and you're at 10 Dawn, you could play this card, wipe out 2 of your opponent's characters. You still have 4 Dawn to play a character, and in Blackbeard, there's a character that's pretty freaking massive for 4 Dawn, and that's Jesus Burgess, right? So who gets plus 1,000 power for every 4 cards in your trash. It's either 4 or 5 cards. I'm pretty sure it's 4 cards in your trash. So he gets pretty massive. So on your 10 Dawn turn, you can play an absolute beast after KOing 2 of your opponent's characters. And if you had exactly 2 less characters, KO 2 of them, you're even. You play your 4 costs. Now you're in the lead, all in one turn. It's absolutely crazy. So, good card. I could never really get it to work in Blackbeard, but when I was playing Blackbeard, I really didn't understand the game and how it was played. It took me to play. I started playing Reiju. I built Reiju and played that mostly on the sim. I built Foxy on the sim too. I played a lot of different shit on the sim, but I did build Reiju in real life and played that a couple of times, like maybe 2 times or so. And that really actually taught me how to play the game, because Blackbeard plays the game in such a unique way. It is very unique to just Blackbeard, that I didn't really understand how the game was supposed to be played until I played other decks, right? So yeah, that was pretty fun. Neko Mamushi leader pack. Both of the OP12s are leader packs. Oh, but we got a DMG. Not bad. Love me some DMG. All right, last pack of the day, ladies and gentlemen. We've had enough hits. This is the last pack. Even though I do want to open some more. You feel me? I do. Guess what? It's not even a leader in here. Maybe it is. Hold on. Did I see a leader? Nope, no leader. All right, OP14. So these OP14s are packs that I got from where did I put the other OP14s? Oh, the other OP14 I hit the gold on. So these cards I got from the tournament that I was at yesterday. You know what? I might actually open the last OP14. Nah, I won't. I'll save it for tomorrow. Save it for tomorrow, Eric. You don't have to open all your shit in one night. Iso Monet. Oh well. Overall though, not too shabby of a day. So we will go over our hits really quickly. So what do we get? 4 hits. Jeez, man. That is absolutely bonkers. My favorite one is definitely by far this Cavendish. This card looks just so amazing. Like I am in love with how this card looks. It looks so good. Yeah, that looks amazing. It looks really good. We did hit another Egghead Dawn. I might have to trade somebody for one of the Mihawk Dons. I have 4 of them now, so I'm like, I feel a little bit. It feels a little bit easier for me to be able to trade one, because y'all know I don't like trading. All right, then we did get the Noxian Guillotine. So this is the first one of these that I got, which looks amazing. It looks absolutely good. It's the gooderest one. So Cavendish is number 1. This one is definitely number 2. I love the way this card looks. It looks amazing. And then we got Possession. Bam. So I would say today was very successful. Today was very, very successful. Man, I promise you, I don't know what it is. If like, you know, karma is like absolutely a real thing, or that energy that you put out there is a real thing, because man, I promise you, when I have a shitty like pool day, and yesterday wasn't even that bad because I did end up hitting that it was an alt Frankie from like OP10 or something like that, so its card is probably worth like $5 or something like that, but still it was an alt, right? An alt is an alt. But everything else was just absolute garbage. And then today we hit like a banger. We have a banger day, so yeah, so that is great. All right, so I'm gonna refresh this page real quick. Refresh that page right quick. Thank you, man. I'm very happy with it. Hiyori, damn, this is on best selling. Okay, Hiyori, Gecko Moria. This alt art is only $20, man. That sucks. Because I'm pretty sure I have him, but he's doing pretty well, at least in the local terms. I see him do fairly well in the locals. He was in the championship, in our championship yesterday. Well, we don't have like a singular winner at this particular shop, which I like, because if we had a singular winner, then we'd have to have more rounds and stuff. But they just do 3 rounds all the time, and however many however many people go undefeated after 3 rounds. Typically, it's like 2 or 3 people, right? So we had 3 people go undefeated yesterday, and in one of the last games, one of the final games, it was Gecko Moria versus Sanji, and then Sanji pulled it out. So, but Sanji is apparently very, very good, and it's only going to get better in EBO 3 when the Reiju comes out. So, okay, this is just a super rare. This isn't even the alt or anything like that, and this card is going for $30. 27 to be exact, but who's counting? Who do be counting though? That looks good. Sabo. So low. The Mihawk Dawn is only $17. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Sengoku's going down. It's under $100 for the first, or for one of the cards, but $110. So this was one of those cards that I was mentioning. One of the ones that I saw yesterday was a black label on eBay, and it was going for like, I think it went for like $3,000 or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was off the top of my head, but maybe it was 1,000 or something. I don't remember, but it was a black label, and let's just say it went for 1,000. That's about 10 times, what this value was, or what this card cost. Illustration box 4s, going for $60. Damn, Robin is going for 200. The Gold Dawn. Now that makes me want to look up. You know what? I'm going to duplicate this real quick so I can look at specific things. Set PRBOD. OG. Ooh, and I have these 2 cards, and they're getting graded. This one is done. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get this card back. I cannot. Hopefully, I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I might call GameStop tomorrow and be like, dude, when do you guys get these things back? Is it just randomized, or is it a certain day where you get these back? But I am so pumped to get my Gum Gum Giant back. I am absolutely, I'm so pumped. So let's go. Let's see. Whoopsie. What else is in here? Rebecca's going up. Let's go. I got that Rebecca. This Pirate Foil is going for $13. Oh my goodness. It's a good card, but damn, 13? Shit, I think I have one. I think I might have to sell it. for 13 doll hairs. Today I'll probably be streaming for another like 10 or 15 minutes. Maybe I'll just go through TCG Player. We may look at eBay 2, and then I'll end up calling it. So yeah, that's the plan. Ooh, this cross guild is 313. Yeesh. Let's go. God, it takes me back to like, you know, pre Kaboom when I saw this card. I'm like, man, I knew that I had a lot of love for this card, but man, I should have bought some more. Sheesh. Oh well, it's fine. I do have this Zoro's going for $50 right now. Man, this is crazy. I never got this boa. I didn't get the boa, but I had PRBO2 was very good to me. It was. I didn't get the boa. I got 2 of these, which is nuts. I got 2 of the Shanks. I already showed you. I got the special print Luffy. Then I got the Gum Gum Giant. I got the manga Cross Guild event. 2 of these Shanks events. I got the boa Golden Dawn, and I got a Shanks Golden Dawn. Like it was absolutely massive. PRBO2 was so good to me. It really was. Wow, the reprint of Law is going for $15, so it's higher than the $230. $230. My goodness. $230 for this card. Oh, this Law. This does not surprise me. I bet you it's just like. This is even. God, I hate how they do that. That's so stupid. Yeah, I'm surprised this thing just didn't shoot straight up like ping. Yeah, 209. Yeah, this doesn't surprise me, especially with Rosinante looking like it has a chance to be really good. It kicked my ass yesterday. It didn't kick my ass, but it did win yesterday against me in my first round. That's what she said. Aber, I think, didn't you tell me this the other day or something? How do we do that? How do we look at the European prices? Okay, I have got to make sure that I post these in the chat or in the Discord. So I'm gonna make sure that I do that. Oh, this alt Tony's going for 40. Man, it's so crazy how much a lot of these things have went up, dude. My Shanks, 200, fantastic, and mine is signed as well. Oh, I can't wait to get all my cards that I have graded back. It's just, these are going crazy. I didn't think that this was gonna go as crazy as it is, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I did sell one for like $20. I think it was $20, but maybe it was 10. But now they're up to $52. But I ended up pulling like 3 or 4 of these. I think I pulled like 3 or 4 of them. You're the One Who Should Disappear alt arts. So they're all shipped out, getting graded right now. Put a lot of these Luffy's. I have this alt Sabo. Oh, I did pull this alt Burgess. I forgot that I had pulled this, man. That's funny. I actually forgot that I pulled him. This was in one of my more recent pulls. Nami. I would like to have Nami, but it looks like, okay. I see Bo is doing better than Nami right now. I don't think that'll last like in the long run. I think that Nami will definitely be, way bigger than Boa, but we'll see. I don't think I have this. I do have this Basil Hawkins. Okay, going up a little bit. All right, we're just looking at PRBO2. I'm tripping. Let me go back to everything. The PRBO2, I love PRBO2. Y'all know how I feel about some PRBO2. Ace is up. Let's go. I got that ace. I saw this Stussy was doing pretty well. It's a little lower than what I saw earlier. It was like 130 maybe. Huh. Let's see what else we got here. I have to send my BOA in. Maybe I'll send my BOA in like tomorrow or something. Maybe I just want to get it out the way. I'm gonna do the 15-day turnaround, which is like $75 or something like that. I'll do the 15-day turnaround, so it's not gone forever. But yeah, it'll be about 15 days for me to get 15 business days for me to get the card back, and then I can add it to my collection. But we will see. Alt Jimbei, $25, not bad. But I mean, this shit is on page 13. I have not went through 13 pages like that. I could not have went through 13 pages like. Oh, I did refresh. God, I'm stupid. I'm so dumb. We were looking at we started at page like 10 or something. I was a little confused. I'm not gonna lie. Kuma is $50. I should lower my Kumas to $50 so I can just sell them. I have like 8 Kumas. I have 8 of these Kumas, and you know I could sell 4 of them. I already have my place set. I could sell 4 of them, make $200. You know, but I'm being fucking greedy. I think I got it going for like maybe 60 or 65 or something like that. I did sell a BOA today because I listed it and it was gone instantly. This BOA was up 1,000. My baby here. Cavendish, we just pulled you. Matter of fact, I want to see what the. Ooh, this is going up. Or this is going down. Excuse me. 120. It's cheaper than I bought mine for. Bought mine for 130. But I do have faith in this card, so we'll potentially look at it here in a little bit. You'll frighten me. And Rogers going up again. Okay. Great card. Ah, BOA's going down. I kind of expected this for this BOA. It looks amazing. But mine is gone. It's graded. Or it's getting graded. My Luffy. I could probably sell my 9 for about 2,000. Typically, whatever like the market price is, like maybe a little bit more than that. But with the 9, yeah, I can probably get about 2 G's. But you know, I'm not gonna sell that card, obviously. My Luffy, I can't wait. These are going for $20 now. These are just the regular ones. Holy crap! They were down to fucking $8. Now they're up to freaking. Well, the market price is 16, but the cheapest one is 20. Yeah, these things, I should have bought them. I should still buy them. I should still buy these. I really should still buy these. I can get 8 of them for less than $200. And if they go up to 100, that's 8 G's. No, it's not 8 G's. If they go up to, if I get 8 of them, that's $800. Duh. 8 G's. If they go to $1,000 a piece, but that's not going to happen. I mean, maybe if all the cards simultaneously explode, except for the 8 that I have, then they'll go up to more than that. But yeah, I have a lot of faith in that girl. I want to see the winter girl, where that is. Where that winter girl is. I really like this Onami. That card looks really good. DMG. I have a 10 right here. Love it. I've already covered this card enough. It's amazing. I cannot wait. Somebody pulled this yesterday at the tournament after they handed out their winter packs. I cannot believe I just started like on page 10 or whatever page I was on. And I didn't even notice, like, all the cards, you know, you kind of see the cards, right? Oh, these winners are down. Like, this is what I need to spend my money on. Some of these winners. Oh, I do have these in my cart. Funny. How are these cheaper? How are these listed up here? I think I need to really consider getting more of those, and maybe not wait on pulling the trigger, because I will regret it. I have this Perona, that one's gone. When I say the cards are gone after saying that I have them, it means that I shipped them to Beckett to get graded. I have this card coming. I haven't gotten it yet, but they have this. This actually pissed me off because this person in their fucking in their little blip, their title for their card, it's like card ships immediately, and they didn't even ship the card until like Monday, and the card has to go. And I bought the card. I won the card like sometime in January, right? And so it was like the end of January, and I say I won it, but I bought it at the end of January, and they shipped it out on Monday, this past Monday, and it has to go to an authenticator first before they send it to me. So it's like, you son of a bitch. I was thinking I would have my fucking card already, but how is the lowest $80? There ain't no fucking way. Oh, it's a damaged foil. 210? Man, I might have to spend some stupid money on these things. Some of these things that I think have the capability to do well in the future, right? And we'll see. You know, we will see. This might be one of those the same situations with the Dodgers Luffy, right? That card is selling graded, it's selling for $2,500 now. When I first got into the game, it was going for like $400. Not graded, but it was going for like $400, and I was like, that is absolutely insane. $400 for one card. And I loved the card, because the first time I saw it, I remember it. It was like yesterday. But I saw it at the first event that I went to, and I went to the first event like a month after I got into the game, maybe 2 months. But yeah, I saw the card and I was absolutely in love with it. But I was like, I cannot pay $400 for this card. You know what I'm saying? Because I just didn't understand at the time, like, how valuable these things can get. But yeah, this could potentially be in that same atmosphere, right? But we'll see. We will see. I have one coming, and I obviously overpaid for it, but you know, I wanted to at least secure one. So maybe I'll buy some more. Maybe I'll put some, you know what? Let me put them in the cart. This one has 5 of them. 210. This motherfucker has 0 sales. Do I risk it? I want to risk that. What is this together? It's like 111-ish. I think it's 111 on the dot. Or 211, I mean. This Exotic Games. Let me add, I don't know. I'd rather buy from this person. Put 2 of them in the cart. That'll give me 3 total. Let me put 2 of them in the cart. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know if I'll buy them, but they're in the cart, though. They're in the cart. They're in the cart. I believe he said, I think, therefore I am. I'm not 100% sure, though. That was a while ago. College was a long time ago. I'm an old man. It's 10-pack Luffy going for 12. I need to send mine out. I only have 1 apiece. 1 of each, which I'm happy about. I'm happy that I was able to get 1 of each. And on top of that, so I have 1 of each of the 10 promos, I guess. I don't know what they're called, the 10 alt arts or whatever. And then I also have 3 unopened 10s. So those will be in my collection. The 10s will be. Oh, this Ben Beckham's doing pretty good. That's pretty nice. When I first opened him, it was like $70. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just now, not right this second, but over the past like month or so, I'm starting to understand how cool the special prints are. And I think I said this yesterday in my stream, but I'm starting to understand how cool the special prints really are. Like I didn't grasp the whole concept of the special print or anything like that, but I've started to like really grasp it. And even the ones like that aren't like absolute, like within the past week, I pulled 2 special prints. I pulled the boa. I don't know if that was a week ago or whatever, but I pulled that special print boa. But then a couple of days, which is like $1,000 card. But then a couple of days later, I pulled the special print queen from Starter Deck 4. And like I'm equally appreciative of both of them, like genuinely. Obviously, the boa is more valuable at this point just because that's what people would be willing to pay, but like as far as like what the card looks like, the art, like they look very similar as far as like how much I appreciate how they look, if that makes sense. But obviously, you know, boa is kicking its ass. But the reason I'm saying this is because I didn't realize like I have gotten a good amount of special prints, right? So those, I was saying that Luffy, so from PRBO2 I got that special print Luffy. I got this 2 of the special print Shanks, which is absolutely nuts. I did get this special print Ben Beckman. I think this was the only one that I got from OP13, because again, OP13 wasn't super great to me because it was just a massive shit show for everyone. I did have those Zoro Juros. I pulled 3 Zoro Juros from OP12. I pulled the Ace. I pulled the Tashigi from OP12. I pulled the Yasop from OP12. I pulled pretty much all of them. I think Lim was the only one that I didn't get, and I may have pulled the Lim too. But I don't know if I hit the Lim, but I did hit the Tashigi. And then I pulled these over the past week. Like I'm getting like, hey, I get some special print love. So I get some SP love, and I really like that. I still haven't hit a manga yet, but that'll come. That will come one day. I know it will. Okay, I don't think I have this one. No, I got 2 of these emus. Oh, I got this Newgate too, and this Newgate is actually funny because I had seen this Newgate for like the first time like 1 or 2 days before I actually pulled it, and I pulled it from a 10 that I got from one of the OP10 10s that I got from Barnes and Noble. And like I saw the card and I was like, man, this card looks amazing. And then like 1 or 2 days later, I ended up pulling this card. It was absolutely crazy. Yeah. Okay, I think we're getting close to where I was. Yeah, a lot of these cards are starting to look familiar. This VV's going down. That sucks. I did pull this VV. It was 70. I mean, it's still 50. It was 70 recently, but yeah, we're in the same space because this is Stussy. Seeing a lot of the same cards. This Zoro, I have this one. A lot of people were saying that this card was going to be very good, but we'll see. I don't know. Like it is a fantastic card. And I hit the Sengoku too. I forgot I hit the Sengoku. Like I've hit quite a few special prints. I'm excited about it. Like this isn't a bad card. 7 cost, 8,000 power. When rush, when attacking, give up to one of your opponent's characters negative 1,000 power during this turn. And so during the turn makes it such a difference. It's not during the battle because it makes it stick for the entire turn. So you play this, you know, you swing 8K at something, and it brings it down to 1K. And what's crazy is it's not necessarily the character that you're attacking, right? I mean, that's typical for these types of effects, but you can really swing into something that you know, you really need to kill. You bring it down 1,000. They try and counter out of it. Then you potentially have other swings. So yeah, this card is really good, but there's another Zoro that's coming out in OP15, I think, that they just announced, and it's like that, but a little bit better. So I don't know. Yesterday people were really amping that card up, but I don't know. They're like, that's a $40 card. Okay, so I am done looking here. Okay, bet we can do that. Yeah, let me finish up here. I'm gonna look at some of these real quick, and then I'll call it. Look through about half of these, maybe. See what things are selling for. So this, did I pull this Tashigi or do I have a limb? I don't remember. But I did look at one of the lists of one of my orders, and it said a Tashigi. So maybe I did hit a Tashigi and not a limb. I can't remember. I cannot remember. But I hit one of either the Tashigi or the limbs. What the hell? Oh, of course. Ooh wee. It only went for 2,000. This is actually kind of surprising to me. I would have expected that to go for a little bit more. Huh? This one for 3,500? No, there's no way. This one for $3,000? This is a oh, I thought it was Chinese. I thought I saw CN somewhere. Damn, I'm getting a lot of sales right now. Oh, I saw this CP, and I thought it was, for whatever reason, I said Chinese in my head for a second. But, okay, no, it is English. I see the EN here now. It is English, but 3,500. Wow, that is up. I really want to crack my, you know, what harm is it gonna do? I want to crack my Luffy and shoot it off. Ooh, winner, chicken dinner. No way. $113 for a freaking secret rare Luffy. Jeez. Damn, these are starting to go down. Starting to go down. Ooh, that went for 600. Let's go. That's the highest I've seen this card go for. Typically, it's like it was in the 450 range, but 600. I like to see that. That again is like it's so funny because I'm just like, oh, look how valuable these cards are. I'll never sell it, but look how valuable it is. You know, like cards that I have like duplicates of and multiples, like the Zoro Juro. The only one of my graded cards that I've sold was the Zoro Juro that I had graded already. And the only reason I sold that one is because I had already had 2 of them at PSA getting graded. So I should get those back now. I'd look stupid if they don't come back as 10s, but we'll see what happens. You know, gotta risk it sometimes. What? This alternate 5 elders went for 100? Shit, this is something I could see myself, you know, paying for that. $224 for an alt Stussy. Oh my goodness. Sometimes these things is crazy. Okay, this one went for 2,000. These are kind of falling off, it looks like. Just a bit. 200 for this, yes. See, I have 2 of these. And if I'm being honest, again, there are some cards where I just would be like, whatever, I don't give a fuck about. This is just an alt art or whatever. This one, I would sell both of them. So I do have 2 of these getting graded. I would sell both of them. Yeah, those aren't cards that I'm like, oh, I gotta keep at least one. I gotta have at least one of these. Now, like the Zoro Juros, absolutely. I have 3 alt. I have 3 alt. What the hell are they called? 3 alt Zoro leaders come back. I wouldn't have a problem selling those, all 3 of those. Like I would probably try and sell 2 of them, and keep one. But like if I did sell all 3, like it wouldn't be the end of the world. Yeah, I would sell this for $200 a piece. You're right. This ace, I do have an ace and I do have a Bonnie. Damn, Bonnie sold for more than Ace sold? This got to be like a 9 or something. What is going on in the world today? What was this? Manga C, manga do. 300 for Emu, not too bad. I do have 2 emus, but only one of them is getting graded right now, which sucks. I should have sent both of them. This other one's gonna take fucking forever. But I had planned on playing Emu, but I haven't played him yet. Him or her, whatever Emu is. 168. See, this is probably the only thing that'll keep me from selling them. Like, I don't want to sell it for that low amount, but you know, if I sell 2 of them, that's $300. Well, $320, right? So that's a 1 box of some shit, which it shouldn't be 1 box of some shit, but you know, about 2 boxes. This card, I only have one of these. I would have no problem selling this card for $300. So I have 4. I can't remember which one I don't have, but I have 4 of the alt arts for these. So I would probably want to keep, but I had duplicates of 3 of them. So the duplicates, I'd sell the duplicates. But then I'm thinking I need to buy the last one that I'm missing. The 5th guy. Oh, this is Japanese. I was like, dude, what? Again, I got 2 of these. 2 of these nuts. $170. So it's like, I just kind of like my eyes get caught on the cards that I have. It's like bam, 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 bam. Are cards that I really like. I sent this one off too. See, this Black Label. Black Label will make anything go crazy, right? 1,700 for this card. What card is that? Who knows? A 10 Gum Gum Giant. This is English too, isn't it? Yeah, it's English. 1,300. Not too bad. I think it has an opportunity to go up higher. Well, I mean, I guess everything has an opportunity to go higher, but it also has an opportunity to go lower, so. All right, I think we're coming up on time. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, I think I need to buy these cards, bro. I need to buy them immediately. $1,400. Holy crap. $1,400. That is insane. I was not expecting that. Huh. Glad I saw that. Alright, yo, we're almost done here. Yeah, we'll finish this page out. And then call it. And then Abra, if you want to still look at that, we can. Sorry I'm taking longer than I wanted to, but sometimes I just get in here and just kind of get lost in the sauce. Lost in the sauce. All right, cool. All right, well, cool. We had a very, very good day. I am very happy with what we've gotten so far. Cards should be here. My newest set of graded cards should be here soon. Can't wait to get that email saying that they'll be there. Had an awesome day as far as like our hits are concerned, and thank you guys. I am very grateful to you for sticking around watching, and until next time, have a good night.